Facts behind rape myths. Myth 1. Women cannot commit sexual offences. Fact. This is not true. Women and persons of any identified gender can commit sexual assault. However, according to the definition of rape in the United Kingdom, biological females cannot commit rape. In the UK, rape is considered the non-consensual penetration of a penis into the vagina, anus, or mouth of another person. So again, biological females cannot commit rape, but they can commit sexual offences. Myth 2. Sexual abuse is less harmful to boys than girls. Fact. Psychological research has found no evidence of this. Gender or biological sex does not determine how you feel or how much damage sexual assault does to the individual. Myth 3. If you were high or drunk when a sexual offence happened, it was your own fault. Fact. Getting drunk or high does not mean you deserve to be sexually abused. Furthermore, legally, consent cannot be given when intoxicated. The fault of the sexual assault lies with the person who commits it. Myth 4. If you weren't physically hurt during the act, it wasn't really sexual abuse. Fact. If you were made to do something sexual that you did not want to do, it's sexual abuse, no matter what kind of force the perpetrator used. Myth 5. If the perpetrator was high or drunk when it happened, it wasn't really their fault. Fact. Responsibility does not stop when intoxicated. Lots of people drink and take drugs and never abuse anyone. Being drunk or high is not an excuse for this crime. Myth 6. If you were consensually sexually involved with the person in the past, it cannot be sexual abuse. Fact. Consent can be withdrawn whenever you decide. Previous consent does not equal continuous or current consent. No matter what you've done before, no one has the right to force you into doing anything sexual. Myth 7. A man who is abused by a woman is lucky, and if he doesn't feel that way, there must be something wrong with him. Fact. Being sexually abused, whether by males or females, can cause a variety of emotional and psychological problems. A man has nothing wrong with him if he does not enjoy sex when it is non-consensual, even when it is with a woman. Myth 8. If you were sexually aroused when the assault happened, deep down you really wanted it. Fact. It's normal for the body to respond to sexual stimulation. Males may become erect and women may become lubricated, and both can even reach orgasm during sexual assault. This is simply a natural response to stimulation. This response has nothing to do with enjoyment or consent. Myth 9. If you flirted or fooled around with the person beforehand, you were asking for it. Fact. Again, consent can be withdrawn at any point. Even if the person seemed like they might be interested in sex, they always have the right to say no. Myth 10. A man who has been raped by another man must be homosexual. Fact. Sexual abuse does not determine your sexual orientation or make you gay. Myth 11. If someone didn't scream or try to fight off their attacker, then it wasn't sexual assault. Fact. Freezing up when frightened or distressed is a very common reaction, even during a sexual assault. Myth 12. Women often lie about rape because they regret having sex with someone. Fact. Although this does occur, false allegations are rare. Most people who have sexually assaulted don't report to the police or tell anyone. It is estimated that only 15% of sexual assaults are reported. Myth 13. If you're in a relationship with someone, it isn't rape. Fact. Again, previous consent does not equal ongoing or current consent. Marital rape is illegal and a recognised crime in the UK. 56% of rape reports are between romantic partners. Relatively few rape reports are committed by strangers. Myth 14. Once a man is sexually aroused, he can't help himself. He has to have sex. Fact. Men can control their urges to have sex the same as any other person. Blue balls is the pain or discomfort a male can feel when blood builds up in the testicles during long periods of sexual arousal without ejaculation. This is a commonly used excuse for sexual abuse. This and other sexual arousal can be satisfied without sexual abuse. Blue balls can even be treated without a sexual release, for example, through exercise or a cold shower. Fulfilling a sexual need is not an excuse to sexually assault someone, and it is still a crime.